Hey there YouTube, it's Joe with Ink&Iron, and today we're going to look at my fountain pen collection. Everything has its own little wooden drawer because I keep it in a mechanics chest that I got from Harbor Freight. Let's get started. This is the Noodler's nib creeper, really small flex nib on there. Nice pen for sketching and doodling and stuff like that. This is a Pelican twist. Wonder if you can, yeah, there you go. There's the Pelican logo. It's a German brand. Sort of a simple folded nib on there, not unlike a Lamy. I just like the shape of that. Jinhao 599, I believe this is called. It is a Lamy Safari knockoff. You can be mad in the comments if you want. I had a Lamy Safari in white. I didn't like it actually. I can't compensate for the sort of sweet spot on Lamy nibs, so I got this just as like a knock around pen. This is a Schaefer No Nonsense. This is a vintage pen, probably from the 80s. It's got a stub nib on there. I think it's like 1.1 millimeter. Does it say? It just says medium. Okay. And this is branded Banner Lumber, but I don't really care. I think it's kind of fun actually. What are you called? Jinhao 159. This is basically an analog for a Mont Blanc 149 pen, which is the reason I got it. It's really good for like, size comparison. So I can just compare pens to, you know, a sort of standard oversized pen. And this just has like a number 6 generic nib on there. And what I just picked up was the Pilot 78G. I actually like this pen quite a bit. I haven't really met a Pilot pen that I don't enjoy writing with, and this is no exception, even though it's one of their sort of basic, more cost-friendly pens. Speaking of, Pilot Kakuno. This is a pretty good pen, and it has like a little smiley face on there. It's marketed for kids, but it's actually a really good writing pen. No clip on there, just a roll stop. This is a calligraphy pen. This was actually like one of the first pens I owned. My friend Kendall got this for me and kind of started my whole fountain pen habit, because I started writing with it and wondering what else was out there, and yeah, as you can see, I've collected a lot since then. This is D-Like, that's D-E-L-I-K-E. This is the Smurfs pen, I believe, like literally that's what it's called. I really liked the resin on that, so I picked it up. Again, no clip, which is part of the reason I don't use some of these. I can't just like throw them in my pocket or whatever. This was from eBay, and I think it was just called like gray fountain pen. I just thought it was interesting. Number 6 nib. It's quite heavy. The heaviest part is probably this cap. I'm assuming that's to do with this huge weird looking metal clip on there. Every once in a while I just kind of, you know, pick up a pen just because I feel like it. Oh, Pilot Precise V5. This is actually a rollerball. But this is what I used to use before fountain pens. Let me get that out of there. This is Hero 70? Hero 70. This is a sort of rollerball simulator. It's supposed to write in any direction. I haven't tried it out yet, but basically I was hoping it would be like, you know, the fountain pen equivalent of this pen. We'll find out. Jet pens, Chibi. I think it's probably the least expensive fountain pen you can get. Also one of the smallest. Dollar pen, what is this called? 717. I actually have a review of this. It's a couple years old. So you'll notice, you know, my old desk setup. Pretty good writer though. I definitely overpaid, according to everyone from Pakistan that let me know that it's not an Indian pen, it's from Pakistan, and that I paid too much. I didn't ask, but you know, thank you. Thank you. I'm more informed now. This is a platinum, I think it's a platinum, like vintage pocket pen. I don't think it has a specific model name. I got another rollerball in here. Retro Tornado 51. This is like the NASA theme. Hero. Are you labeled? No, it's like Hero. Oh, there it is. 616. This is obviously a knockoff of a Parker pen. It's pretty scratchy. I don't use it much. This is Osprey Pen's safety pen. So you take the cap off and then you launch the nib. Basically, safety pens were focused on creating a good seal and keeping the nib away from your nice clothes so you don't get ink on it. And Jinhao, 900 something, gosh, 923, something like that. Pretty nice, small nib. Alright, let's grab another box. Sorry, I'm knocking this clip around over here. It's a Kaweco Sport in the cognac finish. I don't know if this is a limited edition. I haven't seen a whole lot in this color, but I like this sort of amber color to it. Here's a knockoff of that same pen by D-Like. They have since stopped not even branding it, just scribing War and Peace on the side for no reason. This is actually a pretty good pen and can take a standard international cartridge, which is like half the reason I got it. Also, it's aluminum, so it's a really good pocket pen. Here's another Pilot Kakuno. This is the demonstrator, and I actually have a Con 70 in here. Sort of a fun, not quite Franken pen, but weird combination of stuff from the same brand, for sure. Asa pen. What is this one called? The Genius? This is called the Asa Pen Genius. This was my favorite pen, and is still one of my favorites. However, it's only eyedropper, so you only fill the barrel. I will show you what has surpassed it, because I actually have it in my currently inked case here. So you'll notice these are basically the same. However, this is the Asa Pen's Wizard, and it has same number 6 nib, but a bazillion threads later, a converter. So yeah, I'm definitely a converter type of guy. It's just easier. I like swapping ink a lot, and frankly my hands tend to be too warm. Like, I just end up burping out a bunch of ink. What else is in here? Nemosine Singularity, the coral finish, and a flamed nib. That doesn't look quite so good in this lighting, but I think it's cool looking. And what else? Pen BBS 350. This also has a rollerball attachment, but rollerball is not amazing. The fountain pen is definitely better. And this is a Galen Leather 3-pen sleeve, I think. I'll try and put a link in the description for you. What are you? Trying to remember. I believe this is another Hero pen. Oh no, sorry, this is a Wing Sung something. It's a giant. For comparison, there's that Jinhao 159. I mean, you can tell, it's huge. Yeah, basically I just wanted to see what it was like to have a giant pen right with it. This is Esterbrook SJ. This is a vintage pen, and I actually ground that nib myself because it was broken. This is the TWSBI Eco full clear demonstrator version. It's got that nice seal on there. You can see it pushes the piston back. Really nice pen. Pilot Lucina. I haven't had confirmation on how to pronounce it. Also kind of a vintage pen. They made a lot of these in like the 80s and 90s, but you can still find them on eBay. It's Noodler's Conrad. I don't remember what this finish is called, but this is actually a really good pen as an everyday writer, or even a sketch pen, because this isn't the original nib, I don't think. It had like a full split and no breather hole, which made it sort of a flex pen. This is my Pilot Prera. Nice number 5 nib on there. Do I have a converter in here? Yeah. When I was first starting collecting, this was definitely one of my favorites. And then Pilot Parallel. Ooh, I've got some ink leakage. No. Ha, didn't get dirty. Score. All right. And the last box. These are my more collectible pens, if you will. Faber-Castell Lume. This is the light blue metallic finish, and I've actually sanded the section because I'm a heathen and I can't deal with the slippery, shiny grip, so I sanded it. These nibs are awesome. Super smooth, super wet. Everyone should have one of these. Conklin, a modern crescent filler. This is I forget what they call this finish, chased, like a chased resin. So they scribe little details in there. Number 6 nib, very cool. Conklin All-American in the brownstone finish. Black nib, it gets pretty slick looking. There's a Pilot Vanishing Point, so this is a retractable click fountain pen in what Dan Smith of the Nibsmith called the Stormtrooper finish, and he actually tuned that for me. Bought it at the Colorado Pen Show. It was really nice of him. This is the Ranga 4CS. So this is like a vintage inlaid Schaefer nib on a newly made acrylic body. Yeah, I think it's really good looking. Here's your Platinum 3776 Century in the, I believe it's called Bourgogne finish, like this burgundy. See the nib on there. This is actually ultra extra fine. Very, very thin line on that writes. Ranga Ziante. It's an ebonite pen. Nice big nib on there. Good overall writer. This is my Karis Customs Ink, or sorry, Karis Pen Company Ink. I've replaced the clip, and I've done a number to the finish on here, which I will go over in detail on its own video, because it needs its own video to explain everything that went on. For now, I'll just say I was an industrial chemical blender for a while, and that's not a great environment for a fountain pen. And lastly, Conklin Classic. This is an ebonite pen sold by Goulet Pens. I just like it. I like a flat top. I think this one looks good. And yeah, that's it. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to jostle you. That is it. So yeah, that does it for my 2019 collection. Hopefully I'll update next year, and we'll do this all again. If you have any questions, comments, whatever, drop them in the comments. And yeah, subscribe for more laid-back collector content. All right, thanks everybody. Bye.